This is awesome.
A celebration of craptastic radio from around this great nation of ours.
Great. Thank you.
So turn up this turn-tacular radio.
Oh, my God, I can't believe it.
It's
Yes.
Jocktober.
I gotta say, we were just discussing it during the break, but that Hulk Hogan fucking Twin Towers thing yesterday.
Yeah.
I was laughing off and on all day yesterday because of that. And I just said to Jimmy, I couldn't tweet the pictures because it didn't do it justice.
No, it doesn't.
It was just one of those moments that came together live on our show.
Yeah.
Where Hulk Hogan was the cause of the towers being knocked down.
In ridiculous fashion.
I fucking haven't laughed that hard since I think of Brian Regan's show.
Yeah.
Where it hurt.
Yep.
Where it just hurt to laugh.
Oh, God. What is the show? What show am I looking at on that website there, Sam? Wow.
Go ahead, Sambo.
What are they doing in the picture?
It's Woody and Jim from
Woody and Jim.
107.5 The River in Nashville.
Nashville. All right. And there's a picture of the two of them. They're standing there, and then they're doing something with their fingers. What is that?
I think they're saying they have little dicks. I'm not sure.
Is that it?
I'm not sure, but I
because
would
they're
assume.
doing like a teeny, like
that's
when you put your
hilarious.
hand up and between your thumb and forefinger, you do this teeny thing. You
Like
go,
a
yeah,
pinch.
it's this big. It's this big. It's
That's
little
hilarious.
Teeny. Yeah.
They're self-mocking.
Yeah.
Oh, they're someone says they're crushing our heads.
That's a what is that? What comedy troupe used to do at the
Kids in the Hall.
Kids in the Hall.
Yes. I'm crushing your head. Yeah.
Oh, right.
But no, they're not because they don't have one eye closed.
And they don't
In
have
order to
little-
crush someone's head, you got to have one eye closed and
Yeah.
go, I'm crushing your head.
Maybe they're just doing it poorly.
Well, probably like everything else that Woody and Jim tend to do.
Woody and Jim is a very unique show. It's not a country music show in Nashville, like you might assume. 107.5 The River is all the hits. And so this is a top 40 morning show hosted by two middle-aged men.
Oh, okay.
There's no
That
woman.
sounds original. There's no hole.
No.
So they're out of control, I would gather.
Yeah.
They're crazy. There's no woman to, like, rein them in when they start going off on a tear.
Do we have
Right.
any Fezes in the lineup?
There might be a Fez.
Oh, shit.
There might be a Fez.
There's a guy named...
Fezes from across the globe. Are we doing it or not?
I'm keeping my
Stop
ears...
teasing me.
I'm keeping my ears open for Fezes as we go. As a matter of fact, this station was first simply monitored for the Fez.
Wow.
And then I decided to give them a full induction into Jocktober.
Are we talking a full Fez or a half a Fez?
I'm going to go full Fez.
We got a full Fez, yes.
Wow, another.
It's not Woody or Jim, though.
And where's Ronnie B with the whole Fez bit? Is he starting to see it our way?
I think last time I heard
I don't
him
wanna
talk
pressure
about
that.
it. Last time I heard him talk about it,
Yeah.
he said he admired that this show was finally recognizing all the people that have ripped off Fez.
Exactly.
Oh, good.
After he started this character, so many years ago.
And is Fez going to embrace this, or is he going to feel like we're making fun of him again?
I hope he embraces
I
it
wonder.
and realizes.
I really hope he would
that
embrace
this is a celebration of Fez Wild.
Absolutely, Fez. Stand proud.
Yes.
So it's Jocktober with Woody and Jim on the fucking river in Nashville.
That's right, the fucking river.
How many river stations are out there? I don't think there's too many of those.
No, it's a pretty original name.
Yeah. Woody and
Are there a
Jim.
lot of them, or are you kidding?
There's a million.
Oh, there are rivers? Okay.
There's probably a river in every
wonder why.
fucking city.
What's the theme of the river?
It's peaceful. It's nice. It's relaxing.
Everyone enjoys a river.
Everyone.
Rivers are dirty.
Yeah, that's
Hate rivers.
You hate a river.
Fucking rivers.
How do you hate a river?
I
You're a
literally
weirdo.
fucking hate rivers.
you?
They just remind me of dirty water moving quickly. I like to shit in every river I see.
You can't hate a river.
I want to buy a helicopter and just shit out of it into rivers.
I love what Jimmy hates.
Just hate rivers. I really do.
You can't hate the river. There's a river in Hartford, Connecticut there. Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah.
See,
A lot
the
of
rivers are
rivers.
all over the fucking
Lot of
place.
rivers.
A lot of rivers. All right, Woody and Jim talk about the BlackBerry outage.
Yeah, blackberries were out. Or they've been out.
They've been out
They're
for
finally
fucking
back.
a year.
As
Longer. They suck.
as the iPhone introduced their new operating system, BlackBerry went down. But Woody and Jim hit on the topical story, but then they went in a different direction with a little audio entertainment help.
Oh.
That's right.
Song
All right,
parody
I can't
time.
wait to,
We haven't had any song parodies this Jocktober.
Yes.
I was wondering when we were going to start listening to some song parodies.
And you'll
The
notice
staple of the morning show.
there's a great segue into the song parody as the story moves.
Can I ask you something? I don't want to. Maybe I don't want to spoil it. But
No spoilers.
will we hear any shoehorning?
I don't want. It's not a place for spoilers.
Is this going to be a fun Jocktober, or are we going to get really angry? Because I don't like the angry Jocktobers anymore.
Well, I kind of
Yesterday we had a lot of fun with this.
Yeah, I think there is a place for angry Jocktobers.
Yeah.
You might get angry, but you'll have some fun. And so I think there'll be both.
All right, here we
I
go.
hope anyway.
Here we go, Jocktober with Woody and Jim on the river in Nashville.
People who have a BlackBerry can do calls and texts, but they're not getting their email. They're not being able to log on to the internet.
Right.
Kind of those things, especially email. That's like what the BlackBerry was made to do.
Yeah, it was all about business. you know.
Yeah.
So, this will seriously affect the 14 people in America who still use a BlackBerry. Our hearts go out to you. But it's not just affecting us, the bottom 99%. Elite members of the Music Society are also highly affected, like Wiz Khalifa.
Don't know what it is. Ain't nothing I can do. It messed up big. Tried to send some. Even check my inbox, got none. Even have to write a letter and everything. My BlackBerry, my BlackBerry, my BlackBerry, my BlackBerry. Might have to talk to my mom and my girlfriend. My BlackBerry, my BlackBerry, my BlackBerry, my BlackBerry. Woody and Jim in the morning.
What happened there?
What the fuck?
Woody and Jim.
It was a song parody, I think.
How much audio do you need
And it was
at
just
one
buried.
time?
It was buried. See, we've
You have
learned
sweepers, you have a song parody, you have them talking over it, you have them laughing over it.
over the years. We've learned one thing with song parodies that we don't do anymore anyway. But in the day when we were early on as the Opie and Anthony
We
show,
dabbled a little
it was
bit.
still a big thing to do like song parodies and do them yourself, not get a service or
Well,
something
that's
like
a
that.
service, that one.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course
That
it was done by a
It was
service.
horrible. It was, first of all, you can't bury the vocals.
Which they did.
You need to bring the vocals up and be very, you need to enunciate the jokes.
You bury the vocals if you're not confident in
You're
the
not
song,
confident in
though.
the jokes.
That's a trick.
In the jokes. And then it's got to sound like the song.
The original Wiz song is Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow. So the whole actual chorus was shoehorned. My BlackBerry, my BlackBerry.
My BlackBerry. The whole chorus was shoehorned.
The entire gist of, okay, we're getting to it, this is it, and it was a shoehorn.
Like I've been known to maybe shoehorn one or two lines just to get it in there, but
the
to
crux
shoehorn
of
the
the song.
chorus is it's hack.
I had a good song parody for the BlackBerry with Sweet Caroline.
Oh, you did? How did it go?
My BlackBerry, it doesn't get my emails anymore.
That's pretty good. Who'd you do the song with?
Just myself.
Oh, you didn't have your band?
Oh, Burning Embers was back in it.
Of course they were. Jesus, Jimmy. Chip forgot his own band.
Wow, all right. So we learned song parodies, and they buy the song parodies.
They love Prep Burger.
Is that really a Prep Burger bit?
Yeah, they didn't do that themselves.
How come we don't have, by the way, I'll ask you, just remind me off there to ask you for a bit suggestion. I don't want to say it on the air, yeah.
Okay. Also, remember when we were trying to figure out Thomas Dolby's thing?
Yeah.
Is it really Dolby surround sound?
No way.
It's
They
not,
had-
right?
They had Dolby before.
They had to.
Dolby.
But was he the Dolby guy and then said,
That's a
well,
good question.
I'm going to do something else besides the Dolby surround
No
sound?
way.
No.
I'm telling you,
Dolby
though,
was around before.
somebody get to Thomas Dolby
I
info
know
because
what
I'm
it
telling you,
is.
he is a fucking rich man.
I think it's from Ringtone.
No, it's the show.
Ringtones?
Dolby Gillis.
That hurt. Ow.
Yeah.
You fired that one right at me.
I really did. Lightning bolt from my finger was dud.
Well, here we go, guys. Woody and Jim on the river in Nashville. Today's featured Jocktober show. Well, we get to hear a kind of funny story about a waitress.
Yes.
Kind of funny story
Well,
about a waitress.
And one thing as we move along.
When do we get to hear the Fez? That's all I care about.
He's on there.
On this track?
Not on this track.
Fuck.
He just does the entertainment reports, so he doesn't do the whole show.
All right.
But as we move on with the tracks, you'll notice that one thing Woody and Jim like are not only their own, but each other's jokes. They love laughing at those jokes
Did they really laugh at each other's stuff?
very heartily.
They find each other very funny. All the time?
All the time.
Kind of a funny story, if you...
You should never say kind of a funny story.
Unless it's a drunk driving accident following.
Right. Oh, my God. Never say that.
Kind of a funny story, if you are working in the restaurant or the bar business, a lot of your income comes from tips.
Absolutely.
So, it hurts a little bit if you don't get a tip.
They don't pay much.
Yeah. In Seattle, a guy stiffed a girl who was a bartender and used his credit card and wrote out the bill, signed it. And instead of leaving a tip, which he left nothing,
he wrote 0 down for the tip, huh?
But he wrote under his signature, he says, "Hey, you could stand to lose a few pounds."
Wow. So that was his tip to her,
that was her
to
tip.
lose weight.
So, she didn't get angry.
He's a piece of shit, but I love him. That's what you get, fat bartender.
Story's funny, Sam.
But that's what I said. You see immediately...
Yeah.
Ant had a line, Jim had a line.
Yeah.
The story's funny, but they don't go with the fat angle.
No?
They don't
Why
go with
not?
Because they don't want to hurt people's feelings.
Just call her a pig for fucking 20 minutes.
That was her
That's what
tip.
this show would do.
You could stand to lose a few pounds.
Stand to lose a few pounds.
I'm going to give the guy an A+ on his radio voice, by the way.
You like his radio voice.
I like it.
Yeah, it sounds
Deep.
more, it's deep and kind of natural.
Yeah,
he's,
natural.
he's not bringing the voice down into this area.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's terrible.
To lose weight.
So, she didn't get angry or anything. She just did what everybody does now. She went right to Facebook. And she posted a picture of the bill with his signature.
Okay.
And so within just a matter of hours, they found out the guy's name, where he worked, what frat he went to, all this stuff.
Everything.
And they've organized all the servers in restaurants and bars in Seattle are, organizing to make sure he never gets served again.
Why not?
That's just a dumb story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we see the picture of this guy? I love him.
There's not another restaurant that would care that much. Will you stop it?
Exactly. Maybe they should organize so Fatso doesn't get hired to... You try to go have a drink and forget your troubles, and you got to look at the fucking... this old blimp city in front of you.
Slob.
Yeah, exactly. I want to look at Shelley Long, not you.
See, now,
That's the ultimate revenge.
if they were like, maybe us, they would want to serve him.
That's right.
If I were that guy, I wouldn't go out. I wouldn't eat anything a server handed to me. I wouldn't drink anything they poured for me.
Whoa.
They're doing this guy a favor by not serving him.
Exactly. I guess they found out he works at Microsoft. So
really?
finally they found something to hate more than Microsoft Vista.
Oh, well, I got to agree with him on that.
Hey,
These guys aren't that bad.
By the way, the Facebook I'm reading is already starting to get a few posts. Their Facebook.
This is very different than past Jocktober, Sam.
Yes, Sam.
Somebody at 107.5 The River thinks burning embers rocks.
Oh, that's cool.
Facebook,
Okay.
yes.
Can I quickly...
Yeah.
It's really not that bad.
Yeah.
But they had to fucking take the side of the fat...
Yeah, the fat broad.
Well, they don't go for the
You
jokes
can't
that
hurt.
are funny.
You can't hurt people.
And they're playing...
Words hurt.
We
you
would
know-
so go with the guy.
Yeah.
I want to see what
Yeah.
he looks like, because he is obviously a piece of shit. I want to see his fucking face.
Yeah.
Sam's trying to find him, but he's spelling Seattle with 2 E's in a row.
2 E's in a row. All right,
It's
there's
a
the
receipt.
picture of the
P.S.
of the bill there. Yeah.
What a jerk off.
You want to continue here?
Yeah. But I want to see this guy. I'm obsessed with this guy.
Yeah. Not the first time Jimmy said that.
What do you mean?
You're gay.
I'm not, though. I like girls.
I know.
Sometimes. Sometimes. Wait, what's that? Social media turns to slander? Uh-oh.
What? What happened
What
now?
a jerk off. Doesn't leave a tip.
All right, let's move on before we lose all the energy in this Jocktober bit. Woody and Jim on the river in Nashville. That last break worked so well. Let's do it again an hour later. And why not give the same jokes you just heard with over-the-top laughs?
All right, that's fucked up now.
Did they just replay it,
this is
though?
fucked
Did they
up.
just replay it, or did they retell it?
They retell it and make believe they're doing it for the first time.
This is why, yeah, go through that clip and then and this, I'm giving it an hour. It's probably more like 40 minutes that they went and did the exact same story.
Well, you got to worry about PPMs there, Sam.
I could do 2 stories.
Interesting story came out. A lot of people who work in the restaurant bar industry, they live a lot of their lives off tips.
Sure, you don't get paid much. The tips is where you make your money.
This is kind of cool. A waitress bartender in Seattle had a guy come in, charge him about $30, left no tip, used his credit card, and at the bottom where he signed his name.
Wait. This is not a replay?
No. No, it's
That's just terrible.
Look, it's 40 minutes.
Why would you do that? I know sometimes we tell the same story, but it's 2 years later in context of something that comes up.
And I think we always add new stuff to our go-to stories. We have go-to stories, yes.
Find a new angle on it.
Right. And in the past, me and Ed absolutely would do something twice in a show, but we would just replay it. Like,
Why not?
man, this happened earlier today. It's worth replaying. Boom, here you go. We're not pretending that we're doing it for the first time.
And I also don't think that the last break was something that you and Ant would have said, now that was worth replaying.
Oh, no.
Right.
No, you're right.
That's gold.
It was only those really over-the-top things that we just knew were just gold, like Ant just said, yes.
Signed his name, crossing out the tip area. He wrote, "You could stand to lose a few pounds."
Whoa!
Oh!
So, maybe that was his tip. But,
Wow.
They suck.
As if
Wait,
they've
I'm
never heard it
turning.
before.
Yeah, he's like, oh!
And
Whoa.
you take the side of a guy if you're two guys.
You have a second.
We're 2 guys to take the side of the guy.
You have a second opportunity to make the fat jokes,
Why would
and
they
you
be?
still don't.
No.
Why would they be outraged? Whoa! Of course.
Oh, it's like I never heard it before.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. An hour ago.
maybe that was his tip. But,
Wow.
she didn't get mad. She just did what everybody does now. Went right to Facebook and posted a picture of the receipt with his signature.
This is Groundhog Day radio.
How do you know it's not the same thing, though? It's really
Because
not.
it was worded differently.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, you
It's,
checked.
it's definitely different.
Yeah, the O's in there.
Definitely
And
different.
within hours, they found out his full name, his Facebook page, where he worked, what fraternity he went to. And in Seattle, they're organizing a boycott to make sure he never gets served again. Which is kind of funny.
I would think that they would jump at the chance to serve this guy.
Yeah. I can't wait till you...
Yes, I swear to God, it's different.
Can we play the first one? Are you sure?
Positive.
No, I believe Sam. We don't have to.
It's the same.
But it's almost like they have a script.
Right, like
it's
they
like,
wrote-
okay, I'm going to redo my... When you would just go off the cuff.
Talking about it, yeah.
and
maybe
maybe says
come
what
up with-
joke and everything. It's the same.
The exact
they
same
each do the
jokes.
same jokes. But
I can't wait till you come in my place. Yes, I will make a special hamburger for you.
That's different.
I'll pour you a beer.
That's funny.
Can I watch you drink it?
Yeah, but he works at Microsoft.
Really?
Yeah, so I guess they found the...
Oh, no. They're
No,
not.
no. Even the kicker line?
No,
well, they
no.
realize they're looking at their jokes and they go, okay, let's both admit to ourselves.
Let's go to that one.
The Vista line is the line here.
Oh, no.
So if we're going to do this again 40 minutes later, we got to make sure we close with that thing.
Oh, no.
Works at Microsoft.
Really?
Yeah, so I guess they found the one thing at Microsoft that people hated more than Microsoft Vista.
Wow, the same kicker line.
And then they both laugh as if it's like brand new. And
What phonies.
they just are so amused by each other.
But why can't you just bring up the story again and go, yeah, we brought this up
We
earlier.
talked about this earlier, yeah.
And then just kind of have a conversation. Maybe something different comes out of it.
No, because then they run out of jokes.
That's what happens at PPM and the
You know
obsession
what?
over who's listening when.
Right.
It's like, it's just terrible.
I've gone through the Prep Burger services. I don't know this to be a fact, but I do know that Prep Burger will give you wacky news stories and will give you jokes about the news stories.
Yeah.
There's a good possibility that they
that-
just got the jokes from the Prep service.
Oh, so they're not even their own jokes.
Like, so they don't have any more jokes, so they got to use the same ones again.
they do that.
Prep
do we belong to Prep Burger?
Fuck no.
We should, just so we get stuff off it and mock it.
Oh, man.
They used to give you a sheet with all like the headlines and then with a one-liner.
Right.
And then you're sitting there. How can you be proud of that?
Oh, God.
Reading someone else's lines.
Yeah, just let them do the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
Like a good line there would have been something like, what is this? Like, how come they ain't making, like, Microsoft, at least he's not dead.
Oh, Chip.
I hear they're really pounding the
Yeah.
Facebook.
Are they being mean?
That's all he cares about. Bobo is a sexy beast.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Woody and Jim are as funny as elderly rape. Ramon, these guys fuck children. Ramon, the river staff, gets AIDS from black gentlemen.
They have their standard lines too, don't they?
Yeah. Hey, tell the server who gets told she's fat story again. I've only heard you do it every 5 minutes. Yuck.
The river, you home for favorite laughter and closet homes. Jesus Christ.
I made cumsies.
Fake laughter.
Paul Hargis is a serial rapist.
Sam Roberts' mom's box.
Holy shit! Come on.
Get ass raped by Hulk Hogan.
That's great.
Oh boy.
All right, they're at it again.
Okay. They posted a picture saying Snooki joins Woody and Jim coming up at 6:40, and now people are posting things like Snooki is a fat pig.
Talk about her elephant ass. Ugh. Fuck Snooki.
Disgusting.
Topic for today: blueberries, are they good as a standalone fruit?
Continuing with Jocktober, Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River in Nashville. Woody and Jim comment on Beyonce's possible fake pregnant belly.
That's right.
The way two men would.
Yeah, you know, a couple guys talking about whether or not Beyonce's really pregnant.
Sure, two guys always talk about that.
Yeah.
She might not really be pregnant?
Well, there's like one clip of her sitting down, and it looks like her belly folds a little bit, so people are saying there was a fake pregnant belly, but she said
Maybe someone else is having the kid for her?
That's it. I mean,
But they're making her look like she's pregnant?
Ruin
I
her
think
belly.
she's probably pregnant.
Yeah.
You think?
Yes.
Isn't her belly very important to her?
Yeah, but you could lose the weight if you, like I was looking on this site yesterday at a woman who had big fat pussy was doing squat thrusts in sheer panties.
Disney.com? Where were you?
No, the thing was she just shows off her fat vagina through her sheer panties, and you're pretending that you're laying there under the floor while she does squats over your face.
Oh, what?
It was hot.
Interesting.
But she had like a little bit of the lasagna belly, but she was toned. Like she was in good shape.
I like that.
Yeah, it was like even if it's really toned, sometimes you can't
get
fix
past
it.
that thing.
But then some women do. Some women get rid of it, and it's nothing.
I don't like that lasagna thing.
Yeah, I think it's after a couple kids.
Yeah, probably.
That's like 7 or 8.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, here we go. Woody and Jim comment on Beyonce's possible fake pregnant belly.
107.5 The River with Woody and Jim in the morning, 6:25. We have 62 degrees. Going to be rainy today with a high in the middle 60s. More rain for tonight, and then clearing up mid-70s for tomorrow.
Stop doing weather on the radio, please.
You got to come back from the song with the weather.
Please.
Do you realize that
a quick mention, like
of a button,
huh?
At a press of a virtual button, you can get the weather.
Plus,
in fucking amazing localized detail, you can get the weather. Everybody has that on their phone.
The radio just doesn't know how to do things differently.
Stop with the weather.
They've been doing weather for forever, so we got to continue doing weather. You could talk about the weather in a conversation, like we bitch and complain, like, fucking rain today.
I can't stand that it's getting colder out or something like that. Yeah.
But you look at the weather on your phone before you leave the house. Then you get in the car, and when the radio tells you the weather, you go, yeah, I know, there's windows.
Yeah.
I know it's raining.
Oh, look at we're two guys just talking. About the weather.
Hey,
we're a couple of guys.
Allegedly.
Can't wait to hear those two. Fucking Thailand pervert.
60s, more rain for tonight, and then clearing up mid-70s for tomorrow. There's an interesting kind of a head-scratcher story about Beyonce. You know, she's says she's pregnant. Jay-Z and her are going to have a baby.
Woody says she's pregnant because there's a little suspicion right now.
Right. There's a story that she's wearing a fake belly.
A baby bump prosthetic.
And you got to wonder, if she's really pregnant, why would she be wearing that unless she wants to look more pregnant than she is? And if that's the case, why would she
assault or attempt murder?
It's a head scratcher.
See, fucking foam rubber or Jello comes out.
You hear them laughing.
Yeah.
You go back a little bit because as they're posing this setup,
all the single ladies, all what?
They're already laughing.
Yeah.
Really?
When they haven't given any jokes yet.
Unless she wants to look more pregnant than she is. And if that's the case, why would she want to do that?
It's a head scratcher, for sure.
It is.
We've had a lot of people chiming in on Facebook, the 107.5 The River fan page, and also some texters have been giving great theories. We got Dawn. She texted us an awesome theory, and we called her back. Tell everybody what you were saying.
Yeah, about why she's wearing the fake belly?
I've got 2 of them. I think that she could possibly be storing snacks, in the fake belly.
It's a storage compartment, like a kangaroo. It has that little pouch.
Oh, yeah. It's like, maybe it's
If that bitch called our show with that, we'd go beat it, sister.
Really?
We'd give her some laughs.
Hit the bricks.
Snacks in her
We
fake
would never
belly.
put that
Hit
on
the
it.
bricks. It would be like, shut up. Jimmy, you go, what'd you say? Your phone petered out.
Chip would love it. I wouldn't laugh if Ozzy said that.
No.
By the way, somebody on their Facebook page is advertising Snooki coming up at 7:30, 8:15, 8:24, and 9:01.
These guys get it. I love it. Storing snacks, and that's fun radio.
Storing snacks in her fake belly.
Look out.
Snacks, in the fake belly.
It's a storage compartment, like a kangaroo. It has that little pouch.
Oh, yeah. It's like maybe it's
Exactly.
refrigerated.
You get hungry when you're pregnant, Or she could be trying to balance out her big booty.
Booty in the back and a bump in the front.
That's good training for when Kim Kardashian finally gets pregnant.
Oh, right. Isn't it, though?
Can I tell you something that's I don't have a clip of, but I just wanted to tell you?
Yeah.
Please.
40 minutes later,
No.
No.
they reset up the premise,
Yeah.
and then they said, hey, somebody's texting us, let's give them a call. And they played the same call with the same jokes.
Holy
40
shit.
minutes later,
That's lazy,
they played
man.
the same call
Right,
with the
that
same
is
jokes.
lazy.
You think we're lazy? That's lazy
So
shit.
I swear. And after I didn't give you the clip because it is the same recorded call, but they didn't set it up as in, hey, we got this call earlier today. Wait till you hear this girl in her snacks line. They set it up as, let's call her.
I like how they go, let's call her.
And she's right there.
And she's there. And now they didn't replay the bit. Obviously, they talked about it.
They reset it up as if it was a
reset it
new
up,
premise.
but played the same call
And said, we're getting our Facebook... And by the way, I shouldn't have left that Facebook plug-in. I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh, crazy.
But,
They're on a clock.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of radio guys have to be on a clock.
But it's
whether
like-
at this time we're gonna do this bit here, we're gonna redo the bit over here. They actually have
Recycle it.
4 pieces of paper with a clock on it, and they have to
Yeah.
write in what they're gonna do at every moment. It's too bad because the two guys sound like they're seasoned pros. It sounds like they could be doing better radio. That's what I think is bothering me here.
I've heard plenty of radio shows that will literally replay the 6 o'clock hour at 9 o'clock, which I kind of get, or replay the 6 o'clock hour at 8 o'clock, but never have I heard such blatant taking the same things and just re-saying them 40 minutes later.
Because it comes off as phony. Yeah. You know, if you're laughing or acting surprised at something that you've already talked about, that's crazy.
And do they play music?
Yep.
Oh my God!
They play a
That's
lot
the
of music.
easiest
A
job
lot
in
of
the
music.
world.
They play like...
So if they're playing a lot of music, that's a lot. That's all that time they don't have to do any bits.
They probably...
And then they only need a few bits for the entire show.
They talk maybe, if 15 minutes an hour, maybe 15 minutes an hour
And
at
within that
absolute
15
most.
minutes an hour, they're doing the same bit twice.
Yes.
If you're saying 40 minutes.
Top of the hour and bottom of the hour.
So
yeah.
what we just heard, this Beyonce thing, is the only thing they did in 1 hour.
Yes, absolutely.
Most likely.
Yes, because then they did
fuck.
another break about Beyonce.
Yeah.
Then they did some weather. They did their entertainment report, and then they went back to the first break about Beyonce and did it again.
You could do that radio in your sleep.
It's amazing.
How do you get one of those gigs?
Sounds great.
I'm not kidding.
To hang out in Nashville all day, they don't have to prep at all.
Holy shit. So if they're doing a 4-hour show, they're doing maybe 4 to 5 quick bits for the entire show.
Yeah, and they're not even bits. You have to have people calling up with lines like she's hiding snacks in her belly.
Oh, my God.
Hysterical lines
That's
like
bit
that.
one.
Anthony, I'm proud to say it's time for another Fez.
Now this is a third person
Fez
coming
is
on
from across the globe.
on the scene. How does he fit into this?
Intern Adam is his name.
Intern Adam.
Matter of fact, let me show you a picture.
Well, let's get insult Fez.
No, that's
What
not.
are you trying to say? Fez is like an intern?
Shit.
Yeah, that's a little disrespectful.
Oh,
Well, he's not good.
Sam.
He's not really
Not
an
good.
intern.
Ooh.
That's intern Adam.
He's dreamy.
Exactly. Maybe I'm saying sexy is sexy. Fez is a sexy young man.
Maybe you are.
Look how attractive
Maybe you
intern
are.
Adam is.
Wow, that's a model picture, by the way. He's a model, right?
He should be if he's
Oh
not.
my
Jesus,
God.
Sam. You're getting
I'm
mad.
saying he's very
You
attractive.
got to push that shit down.
He's a good-looking guy.
Turn it off. Uh-huh. Turn it off, Sam.
I'd spend a weekend in a tree fort with him.
Sure you would, Concho Pete.
Concho Pete.
See? That was just made up.
Love Concho Pete.
All right, Eric, write that joke down. We'll do it again in 20 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Concho Pete.
Concho Pete rules.
We get a taste of intern Adam.
Oh, well, wait a minute.
And he's a Fez.
Yum.
Hey, Jim, are you performing at the Stress Factory November 3rd through 5th?
I am. Yeah, why you bring that up?
I just found that out looking at 107.5 The River's Facebook
In
page.
Nashville? Oh,
There it
that's
is.
nice.
Easy plug.
Thank you.
It's really nice.
Then the guys laugh for reasons I'm not sure of. Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, they do a story after intern Adam pipes in with his entertainment tease, and then they start laughing. Not quite sure why.
Morning, the perfect time to irrationally hate everything.
Exactly.
We got Sleaze coming up after the break. What's up?
What are the networks offering Amanda Knox for her first?
I love Fez.
Oh, boy.
I'm obsessed with Fezes across the globe.
Nashville has a Fez.
network's offering Amanda Knox.
And they're all stealing this thing. The Fez invented
They're
this
stealing
character so
Fez's
long ago.
fucking soul.
Oh,
man.
yeah. Fez probably, as far as I know, really kind of worked on the character.
Yeah, he
and
developed
honed
it.
it.
This guy is just reading an entertainment report, ripping Fez off.
How many Fezes do we have now? Is this our third?
Yeah, we've had 2 that we featured on the show. I have 1 in my back pocket.
And this one?
I mean, that's 3 or 4, yeah.
I only acknowledge one Fez.
That's right.
What are the networks offering Amanda Knox for her first sit-down interview?
Oh, they all want to talk to her.
Yes.
The bidding war, yeah.
It's a ridiculous amount of money. You're going to find out what it is in the sleaze coming up after the break.
Well, she's going to hold out like Chris Johnson.
Right.
And then, get her money and then, not say much.
Not deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah, deliver. Talk for like 56 seconds.
And disappoint.
And then say, I'll try to do better.
We're all looking at each other. What happened?
Did you hear as they're setting up the one guy going,
He was getting head from Adam.
oh, is that what was happening? By the way, I also have my suspicions that Adam is nowhere near the studio.
Oh, really?
No.
There was no interaction there.
There wasn't.
You think that might be a pre-tape?
Oh, yes.
Oh, can we hear? Wait. I mean, I don't know.
That's my suspicion. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know.
Now that we have that little bit of information,
And
we should listen
when
to
he
a
does the
little bit.
sleaze,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's an isolated segment. Not an interactive segment. It's
Right.
isolated.
Right,
Intern
right.
Adam, and now we go back to Woody and Jim. So it's
Right.
Woody and Jim, and then on the other side it's Intern Adam.
Well, here's a taste of intern Adam's sleaze.
Yeah.
Let's get sleazy. 57 seconds of sleaze with intern Adam. Jack Osborne surprised his mom and dad, Ozzy and Sharon, with the announcement that he is going to be a dad. It all went down on CNN's Piers Morgan tonight, where Jack was very gleeful about his engagement. Oh, and by the way, this will be Sharon's first time at being a grandma. Sleazy for you.
Oh, that's sleazy.
By
Be
the
the
way-
grabber.
I just got word too
So I
that
have a cold that won't go away.
the guy that intros the sleaze.
Yeah.
Actually, could you play like the first 5 seconds of that clip again?
Oh, come on. Really?
Yeah, play that.
Let's get sleazy. 57 seconds of sleaze with intern Adam.
Okay, that's. E-Rock's telling me that's Jeff Berlin, the guy that voices the virus too.
Oh, shit.
Oh yes.
Really?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't he work here?
Fuck.
No,
Oh, he doesn't?
not in this building anyway.
Oh. Well, get rid of him. I don't want to be associated with some river station. Get a new guy.
I don't know if he's a character over there, but yeah, I wanted to give you the sleaze so you could judge for yourself whether Intern Adam is the Nashville Fez clone.
I got to go half a Fez in this one.
You're only giving him half a Fez?
Yeah, there's a little like Andy Dick in him as well.
You think so?
Andy Dick. Whatever. Whatever.
I fucking hate Andy Dick.
It's a dick joke. What?
I fucking
Who
hate
likes
Andy
him?
Dick. And not in the good way, because I think he kind of wants people to
He's
like...
wild. Ooh, look out.
He's
Crazy.
It looks like there's 58 comments on the Snooki picture. Should I click and see what they are?
Yeah, let's click. This is the River's Facebook, not ours.
One says, Yippee Skippy. One says, her snatch smells like the dumpster behind Red Lobster.
Those are stinky dumpsters.
One says, Snooki is AIDS burger in paradise. Then that's followed up with, wow, mean guys. And then another one says, Snooki gave me HPV. Frunkus. Looks like 2 big blueberries or something. Keep your hands and feet away from its mouth. Casey Anthony is an awesome babysitter.
Yeah.
Snooki's gonna get some Woody and suck some Slim Jim. Shut up. Have you ever seen her tits? That snatch is full of clitty litter. Oh my God, so much cum. Oh, a baby hippo, one person asks.
Oh, all right.
Hope you have a big food budget, one person suggests.
And she's going to eat them out of house and home, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's get back to Woody and Jim, the River, Nashville. Today's Jocktober. It's time for Gender Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
There are some original...
Gender Wars sounds like Battle of the Sexes, though.
Well, how does Battle of the Sexes work? Is that where...
Well, a guy would get a call in and have to answer questions about women. And that's hard to do.
Yep.
And women would have to answer questions that primarily men would know the answer to, but women not so much.
Is that it?
That's been done before?
Oh yeah. See, yeah.
10,000 times.
I'm sorry, Sam. We never taught Sam that.
Yeah, I didn't know.
See.
I thought these guys were ripping Scorch off. I thought that was the original.
At least did that.
He ripped me off.
Yes, he did.
At least
I'm now in 8 billion homes.
Is he up to 8 billion?
Oh,
he must be at this point.
Yeah.
Well, at least they changed the name from Battle of the Sexes to Gender Wars.
Gender Wars.
It's time for men and women.
No!
That's fucking good.
No, not a Star Wars Gender Wars.
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, God.
Their Facebook is getting pounded.
Well, that's not nice,
Comments.
Sam.
I know. I didn't want them to.
No, I don't think
hoo-hoo,
that's-
Robin, they stole my fez. Hoo-hoo.
You got a Fez the Felcher, too?
Intern Adam is a standalone fruit.
Who's the cum chugger? What?
Who's the cum chugger?
Intern Adam broadcasts from a men's bathhouse. I hear Intern Adam gives free prostate exams. Snooki is face-sitting Adam.
Hey, Jim's plans for the weekend, occupy Woody's asshole.
Billtetley. Bill Tetley.
Tetley, of course.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, God.
One person just writes...
All right. As we continue.
It's time for men and women to answer questions for Gender Wars.
Given questions that the other ones should know, but do they? Let's find out.
fucking
We have our
play music
contestants
like
now for
that?
the ladies in the audience. We have Megan in Springfield. Good morning, Megan.
Good morning.
Good luck. And for the guys, we have Terry in Murfreesboro. Hey, Terry.
way to scratch your balls?
Is it between thumb and forefinger with a roll?
Yes, it is. How'd you know that? You don't even have balls.
But Terry, what's the best thing to do if you're pregnant and you feel a spot of blood on your ankle?
Nobody there. We learned this morning that Hugh Jackman admitted to peeing his pants. What an embarrassment. Megan, at any time in your life, have you ever had an accident?
Oh, my God, no. Can I see a picture of this guy?
Yeah.
I just got some info.
Oh, which one?
Woody
Intern
and
Adam? Let me get my phone out. Oh.
I'm not sure who's talking, but that's the guy. This is Woody here. That's Jim in the blazer. I would assume that Woody is the...
Uh-oh. What do you got? What do you got? You got a scoop?
Uh-oh.
I'm tapping out.
You know Woody.
I have to tap out.
Oh,
my God.
I have to tap out.
Who is it?
He's... Oh, no fucking way.
Oh, no. What happened?
You were unbiasedly attacking him before.
Oh, no.
Who is it?
I knew the guy sounded like he knew radio.
You said...
You were saying they sound very professional.
and that you felt bad because you felt like...
Oh, no.
Dude, you have no idea.
Opie just fucking...
Oh, my
I
God.
started...
Plant foot firmly in mouth.
Are you ready for this? I started my radio career with that guy, Jim.
Yes.
We went
Which
to
one, the guy on
college
the left?
together. The guy on the right. I haven't seen
On
him.
the right?
I haven't seen him in years.
The guy in
but
the blazer or the guy in the shirt
to the
here?
right.
Oh, that guy in the blazer. So you started doing radio with him where?
In Geneseo, college
Geneseo.
radio.
College radio.
it's Jim Chandler. It's
oh my God!
Oh no!
This is the magic of Jocktober.
It really is.
This really is,
dude. I started in radio with that guy. He's been around for fucking ever. Jim Chandler.
No! Oh no!
You said you didn't say that much bad stuff.
Actually, you were complimenting him.
Are there any quotes?
Oh, I hope so.
Let's see.
We started together. And he got fucked, by the way.
Oh, well, good. Somebody is saying Opie says hi.
Oh, my God.
But then it's
this
Kurt
guy
Love says, okay, I take it all back. Opie says you're okay. Now it's time to kill Sam.
I have to tap out. He's actually like a really, really cool, nice dude. We started together.
Greg Hughes says, what's up, man?
Oh, no. It's definitely him. I checked my Twitter, and someone goes, Jim's a Geneseo graduate. I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh, my
God. Because the whole time I'm listening to his voice, like, this voice sounds familiar, but maybe it's just a radio thing, because a lot of guys sound alike.
Well, that's the danger of Jocktober. As long as you guys have been in the business, you're going to end up, you know.
Yeah,
he was ahead of me in college radio. He was running the whole fucking station.
Really?
And then he got fucked by Todd of Scott and Todd. Fucking this guy, Jim, was doing a really good show. I think it was in Connecticut with, wait, how did this work? Was it Albany? With Todd.
Jim Chandler. Greg Hughes sends his regards.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I actually want to just call the station and say, hey, what's up? I haven't heard from you in years.
Michael Corleone sends his regards.
You should probably call the station and apologize for all this.
Yeah.
It's a good story, though, because he had a really good morning show with Todd, that type of radio.
Todd Pettengill?
And then Todd got recruited to come to New York, leaving Jim behind.
Oh, and now Jim is stuck with
Was it Albany?
Woody.
They were called Jim and Todd or something like that.
Yeah, Fly 92 in Albany.
Fly 92. Like, they had a really good show in Albany, and then fucking Todd got the call to come to New York. I know that.
That's hilarious. Yeah, but you tapped with like a track and a half left. This would have been useful information a half hour ago.
Can we play the track and just listen to it nicely?
This is one of these.
Yeah.
Without goofing on it?
This is one of these rare things that I swear I'm done.
Yeah.
I can't even fucking fake it.
Fair enough.
He is the coolest fucking dude.
Fair enough, sir.
I don't know what he's been up to for the last 20 years.
But I would like to hear the rest of the track.
Yeah,
of course.
Hear the track.
Yeah.
You guys can do whatever the fuck you want.
Nice.
Oh, he sounds like a nice enough guy.
You don't have to be nice.
We weren't really going bullshit on him either.
Right,
it's not like they got a whole.
Oh, no.
Because this one says Jim Chandler, Greg Hughes says you're a cocksucker.
Holy shit.
that.
The listeners are brutal. Opie says keep it real, mother hucker. Oh, no.
Greg Hughes is personally responsible for this radio attack. He says you're a hacky douche.
Oh, my God.
You're gonna have to fucking
Call
talk
the
to this guy.
Did you pick up marshmallows with your asshole, too?
Oh, my God.
Are you Opie's gay brother from Rochester?
This is great. Shit. Remember, I did say that these guys sound like they should be doing
better radio.
Better radio.
Yes.
I think
you sense something.
And I don't want, it's going to sound like I'm sticking up for the guy, but it's obvious the radio business got him. Oh, you know what I mean? Like that, you got to fit this mold.
They turned off comments.
It's done.
That means now Jim
it's
knows.
done.
They turned
now
off
he
comments.
knows.
We literally started together.
He's sitting there right now talking about you going, that motherfucker, man.
Why would he do this?
Why is he doing this? Out of nowhere.
We were both young guys, full of cum, and even
full of piss and vinegar.
Even one summer in Geneseo, I stayed behind and he stayed behind so we could run the radio station. Like we were fucking into doing radio.
Man.
And now we're in the Facebook phase, by the way, of only they can post comments on their wall.
Yeah.
But other people can post comments based on what they post.
Right.
So now we're in the phase of our fans commenting on their posts.
Comments. Right. Yeah.
No.
And so, the last thing that he read before... Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
One person, I want you at Death Valley Haunted Woods. They're advertising this thing.
Yeah.
And a fan comments, Greg Opie Hughes wants Jim Chandler to shove a fudgy-wudgy bar up his anus.
You fucking asshole.
Oh, this is beautiful. You fucking asshole. Greg Hughes sends his best wishes and that you're queer. Jim and Opie did the elephant walk at their Geneseo frat.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
This is terrible.
Oh
man, Opie, you have some splaining to do to this guy.
And you know what? I wasn't feeling good about this Jocktober, and it was kind of. That's why you got to listen to Jocktober every day. You never know what fucking turn it's going to take.
You didn't know you knew him?
Right.
And they said how lazy he was?
It's absolutely.
And the prep burger laziness. Redoing the bits every fucking hour.
It's absolutely him, too.
You definitely had this thing where we were just kind of weaving through it. Like, it's not awful like, hey, everybody in the hole and shit. But there was some underlying thing there.
I think I heard his voice. I'm like, wait, something's not right here. Because I haven't thought of that guy, no offense to Jim, in 20 years.
Do you think that's going to
been a long
Jim
time
after this?
No offense to him. After calling him a queer.
When two guys do college radio together and take over the station together over the summer and everything, and then one of them goes on to be ridiculously successful in radio, and the other does the Woody and Jim show. Do you think, Opie, do you think Jim remembers you?
Of course he does.
Of course.
Oh, he does?
Of course.
He has to know that every
There's
time.
not even a doubt.
Of course.
They were tight back then.
We kept in touch until he was in Albany, and then lost touch.
You always,
been a while.
and you always kind of keep track of other people that you knew their radio careers every so often, and obviously we've been in the news every so often. It pops up, so he knows.
Greg Hughes says, and I quote, and this is in quotation marks, Jim Chandler's mouth was a cum dumpster back in college.
I hope he has satellite radio.
Someone just writes in all caps, prep burger. Right under that, Greg Opie Hughes misses your delicate touch, Jim.
He's reading all of these, wondering why you've turned on him,
Why did
Opie.
you do that?
Why would you do this?
After all these years, why would you do this to me?
Stab me in the back.
Humiliate
This
me.
fucking kid was a professional. He was a professional in college radio.
Yeah.
Like I had a shitty Long Island accent and I knew I wanted to do this. This guy had the voice and knew what the fuck he was doing. Early on.
It set.
And just obviously never developed after that.
Oh, no.
No, just kidding.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Hey, Jim Chandler. Greg Opie Hughes is still pissed that you wouldn't dock with him back in Geneseo, but he says, good luck, bro. As if there's any question as to why this is happening.
Yeah.
One commenter so literally puts it, Greg Opie Hughes told us to all come here and make rude posts.
And it says, Greg Hughes says that when you were in Albany, you tried to touch his cock.
I've never been in Albany.
Wait, there's another one, too. Greg Opie Hughes revealed that Jim Chandler's a cuckold.
This is why interactive Jocktober is so good.
This has just turned so bad.
Oh, my God.
And I was sitting here going, this Jocktober today just sucks. And now look at the fucking spin it takes.
And the lovely and talented.
Let me look at it. Let me look at his
walked
picture
in the
again.
room too.
Hey, Colin.
Okay.
Oh my God, Colin. To sum it up, have you been listening? What's happened? We do Jocktober every October, and we goof on radio shows that we deem and that Sam deems not a little hacky. You know, a little hacky. So we were featuring Woody and Jim today. And after pounding them
for like
relentlessly for a half an hour, Opie realized he went to college with one of them, and he's a cool guy. And
we started radio together.
They started radio together.
Like, I've been at this a really long. I've been doing this since 18. Guess what? When I was 18, I knew that guy.
And now Opie could say what he wants to try to get out of this, but the listeners have already gone to the Facebook page and started posting things like, Greg Opie Hughes says he's mad at you because you wouldn't suck his cock back in college.
He says you stink. The fans are being horrible.
I love the
fans
image
are being a complete asshole.
of Opie
I
and
would
this guy,
absolutely
Jim.
consider this guy a friend.
Yeah, well, you guys...
I haven't seen him in a long time. But
friends like you.
But
you guys in the radio
I
station
was too busy
together.
being a big radio star, Colin. I didn't have time for him, but I would consider him a friend.
Oh, my God.
Taking over the radio station together in the summer is like the two of you just... all you had... You were just powered by your dreams.
That was the guys that really wanted it.
That's two against the world.
That's a storyline for a movie.
Oh, yeah.
A buddy movie.
You want to hear Gender Wars?
We'll have a fan said anything like, hey, he didn't mean it or no?
Well, one person said Greg Hughes fucked Jim Chandler's wife.
That's just not right. That's not right.
One person said, today on O&A, Greg Hughes confesses to ejaculating in Jim Chandler's underpants while he was sleeping. Opie wants to know if you remember the gang rape on the pinball machine.
You know what? I think... I'm not positive.
Opie says go back to college radio.
I think we were roommates, now that I think about it.
Oh, shit, it gets worse.
107.
In Nashville, the river.
The river.
I think we were roommates.
Really?
I think. I mean, when I was in Geneseo, I was pretty much a freeloader because I didn't have much money, so I probably lived in 12 different places.
Yeah.
But I think one of them, he was actually a roommate for a while.
You think you were roomies? Wow, that's brutal.
This is stuff I haven't thought about in, like I said, 20 years.
He's going to take this very personally.
Very personally. You want to hear him?
Well, AIDS and stuff on Facebook says Opie always hated you because you were always a bottom.
Poor Jim Chandler.
Well, while they add new comments, why
Greg
don't we
Opie
listen?
Hughes says he always hated Jim in college.
While they add new comments, why don't we listen to the rest of the track?
This morning that Hugh Jackman admitted to peeing his pants. What an embarrassment. Megan, at any time in your life, have you ever had an accident?
The only one I can recall is when I was a kid.
How old were you?
I'd say
18.
probably 3.
What about you, Terry?
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I did. I'm sure I have.
All right.
It's a blackout. Whatever night it happened. Yeah.
Well, Matt writes from New Hampshire, Opie jumps on homeless people's food but doesn't want to hurt some zilch's feelings. Yeah, man.
Some zilch.
Started radio with the guy.
Yeah.
Jim, Greg Opie Hughes said you jerked off to horseplay in college.
We kind of did like the same radio show together. I think he was doing the news or something for the show.
That's
that was pretty good. What was he asking that lady about?
How about a microphone there, Colin Quinn?
What was he asking that lady about?
It was a battle of the sexes.
Yeah.
On the radio.
Yeah.
Which I think a minute ago we said was really hacky and terrible. The funny thing.
Thanks, Jim.
No. I mean, just to some.
You know what though? In all fairness, Jim Chandler knows better. He knows this shit.
But I'll bet you that Jim Chandler...
Nashville, what do you want him to do?
It's too specific.
Good
Jim
point.
Chandler probably thinks you said this stuff because, wow, we did go to college together. And, oh, no, he does know it's me.
Why did he send all his fans to my Facebook page?
Yeah, why would he do that? We were friends.
They said goodbye. They hugged goodbye after a couple of beers.
Yeah.
Hey, man, good luck with your career. You too.
Yeah, I'll see you soon. I'm sure we'll hook up down the road. Maybe do a show.
Hey, best of luck, man.
And this is how they hook up down the road.
You know,
trash it.
We're all in this together, man.
With friends like this, who needs enemies?
Oh, good jeez. Shit.
That was a salient point.
You want the last track?
Of course.
We're in this deep.
Hey, why did they laugh when that guy said he didn't remember when the last time he peed his pants was? That wasn't funny.
Oh, now, Sam. Now, you understand. Sam, please. It was hysterically funny, and there was a reason for the laughter.
I hope he just glares at me and taps.
I can't. I just can't on this one. We
Literally
literally...
in college together. With all you had was your dreams, and you were running the college station in the summer, thinking, "Wait till we're really doing this. Maybe we'll do a show together."
It was WGSU, college radio, and he was one of the guys I started with. Him and a few burnouts from my fraternity that are good friends of mine that did their dumb radio shows. And
How do you treat them?
You've met them, Buzzy and Fred.
Jim should expect a call from Greg Hughes in October 2012.
I got his Twitter account. Thank you, Kevin. I got some splaining to do.
What's his Twitter account?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying.
Oh.
Here's the last track.
The multiple choice question starts. All right, Megan, ladies first. Here we go. Is Tom Clancy a famous author, race car driver, or poker player?
Author, I know that one.
Poker player.
No, he's an author.
All right, Terry, here's a multiple choice question for you.
Is Greg
handbag,
Opie Hughes a
tote,
scumbag
or clutch?
Backstabber?
Yeah, I bet the answer would be yes right there, Ant.
Oh, Chip.
E-Rock, what did I say before I realized that I know this guy really well from the old days.
Said he was lazy.
Jim remembers that shit.
Yeah, he did say he was lazy.
He did say he was
He
lazy.
said he uses prep burger and that he doesn't work hard and he probably shouldn't be any further along than he is.
I believe that's just lazy radio.
Yeah, it's lazy
Man,
radio.
That's just lazy
How
radio.
the fuck do you get that job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that?
How
Oh, yeah.
easy is it without they play music and then just talk for a minute?
And you said they sound phony because they're always just doing the same stories and not even saying that they did it earlier.
Right, yeah. I think I said that.
It was mean-spirited.
Well, maybe
Yeah, but he agreed.
One person's commenting.
Well, maybe the business broke him
Put
down.
gasoline on the fire.
Yeah.
That's
Jim,
even worse to say that about him.
Yeah, you're saying he's got no backbone.
Ope says it like, hey, listen, man, I apologize. The business just broke you down, Jim.
Yeah.
I'd rather have you just hate me. And
Yeah.
don't patronize me.
You know,
and just say
someone
I'm a
like
beaten-
me,
I'm a
I was
beaten
able to
man.
I was able to transcend that whole thing and make it in the business. But you got beaten down and weren't able to become.
Oh God! If we didn't have a national show, I would not be in this business.
It's like, I pity you, Jim.
I wouldn't be in
That's
one
all.
fucking market at this age.
I don't
Get
hate
outta
you.
here.
I pity you, Jim.
I pity you.
Jim, Opie says, drop dead. Your show sucks. Joe got a big, juicy black dick.
But I didn't say that.
You're credited as saying that.
You know what? Yeah, doesn't matter now. It's on a
I
Facebook
did say
page. It's true.
that they sound like they should be doing better radio.
Well, and
They
that they're
sound-
lazy.
That's all he said.
And
He
I
says
did-
like they're not living up
and
to their
I-
potential.
And I gave them an A+ in their radio voices. Let's
Yes.
remember that.
Yes, that is
Well,
true.
you
But he
the
always
one
had that
guy.
voice. Even at 18, he had that voice, which was kind of creepy.
Oh, very creepy when you're sleeping in your room. He comes, Opie, you awake?
Opie,
Opie.
wake up.
I'd like to feel a couple of warm lips.
Let's do some radio together.
Something's turgid.
Turgid.
I think we lived together for a
read
little
some Tom
while.
Clancy novels together.
Somebody says
across from GJ. What was it? GJ's, yeah.
Do you think he'll have his feelings hurt if somebody wrote, they say Jim is an Opie wannabe?
Oh, shit. He was absolutely ahead of me.
He'll think that you're on.
He had fucking more skills than I did.
Stuff is too specific, though. It sounds like you're probably saying it on the... Like, I would
Yeah.
believe that if I read it.
He'll think you're on your national satellite radio show saying that fucking guy was always an Opie wannabe.
Or clutch. Which purse is the smallest?
I said clutch.
Clutch.
The clutch.
Yeah,
That's correct.
there you go.
Yeah. Yes, you were on the board with the first right answer.
Yeah.
Okay, get back in the game with this one, Megan. During the middle of what inning do baseball crowds sing,
Seventh.
Take Me Out to the Ball Game?
No, they sing that in the first inning if there's rain.
No. They could do it, but that wouldn't be as organized.
And it would make it even longer.
They do it in the seventh inning for the seventh inning stretch.
All right, Terry. You are in a very good position here because if you get this one right, there's no way she can come back and beat you. The town of Salem.
Yeah.
Salem is the
Massachusetts.
setting for what long-running soap opera?
Oh. The Witches of Our
Days of Our
Lives.
Lives.
Yes!
You're kidding. You got that.
Terry, is that your story?
What's that?
Is that your story? Is that the soap opera you watch?
I used to.
All right, cool. Everybody
commented
has
on
that
the
history.
music
Like, I used to watch it with my mom.
That's me.
My mom made me watch it.
Stefano De Niro.
Wow, Terry.
I love that
Good
show.
job. You are the winner.
Those guys weren't bad.
Opie's like, yeah, not bad.
Yeah, one person says, don't worry, Jim. Greg, with 2 G's, explained to us how we have to make all of these same jokes in about 40 minutes.
Do you understand? I never tap out. I even go after my own mom, but in this case, I absolutely tapped out.
That's an old friend, an old colleague, an old
Because it's not the
roommate.
guy. It's that it brought up a time when Ope was innocent.
Yes,
That's true, yeah.
It was
That's
a
a
time
more
of
innocent
innocence.
time.
When you felt like, wow, I never thought I'd get
We're going
this
to take on the
pressure.
world.
A time of dreams.
We're not going to trash other people.
We used to sit around and drink beers like, someday we'll both be in New York radio.
Opie, your life
gonna happen to us.
was through the windshield, not in the rearview mirror.
Unfortunately, only happened.
And now, where is it?
Eagerly looking forward.
Yes.
Listen, you got
Yes.
these comments include Greg Hughes is a multimillionaire. How about you, Jim?
Now it's just getting personal.
Opie is glad that you failed.
He's not going to be happy reading any of these.
It's only just begun. That's the best
One
part.
person says, Greg Hughes says he likes you, Jim. Not really. He dislikes you.
That is absolutely...
But how about this? Somebody's pointing out Jim Chandler's no friend of Opie. He isn't even following him. on the Twitter.
Ah.
Now, Jim Chandler isn't following you.
Well, how do they know what Jim Chandler's Twitter is even?
People are very easy.
Okay.
I mean, it's easy to say at Jim Chandler 1075.
Well, I'm reading on Facebook.
Oh, shit. Oh. All right. I take it back. I take that back. Everyone forget I said that.
Why would you
forget I said that?
Oh.
According to Greg Hughes, Jim Chandler suffers from extreme herpes.
I don't know that.
That's what you said on the Facebook.
Oh, I wish I hadn't said that.
Oh,
He was more like
I just reloaded
he
it.
was very
Disappeared.
professional with his approach to radio, and I was like the loose cannon even in college. Like
that happens.
He was about being in management and doing the proper structured show.
Sure.
And I was like,
that's what he's doing.
And I was like, fuck that. Let me get some of my drunk fraternity brothers on the air and see what happens.
That's his
First of all,
dream.
why the hell were you in Tennessee? That's the other question.
No,
That's the other
moved.
thing. Radio guys move around a lot, and I've certainly moved a few times, but I bet you this guy has moved quite a lot in the last 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's not from Nashville. He's from upstate New York somewhere. I think.
Uprooted. Oh, no, like Scorch.
Oh, yeah. He used to work in Albany.
I got a lot of I got 600,000 people downloaded my app.
Yeah.
Really?
There's nothing to look at. Their Facebook page has been taken down.
So now, now the guy knows. Now the guy knows.
They took down the entire page.
Yes, they
Now my
did.
old friend knows.
That's the second Facebook page we've taken down this week.
He's known actually for a few minutes, and he probably was wondering why was it continuing.
Yeah. That is the second Facebook page that has been taken down this week
Why
because
does
of
Opie keep
Jocktober.
talking about me?
El Toto in Brooklyn. Opie sounds so uncomfortable. Absolutely.
Oh, my God.
This is a very rare thing that I tap out.
You should call them on the air and apologize.
You really should.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be quiet in the background.
Yeah, we won't say anything.
I think you should.
Yeah, I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him.
Yeah. See if we can get him.
You should try to get some of the other guys.
Let's try to get him on here
with.
Yeah, true. But you got to straighten this out. I don't think because you know what? This will only fester in his head. Like he'll be like, "Oh my God, fucking Opie, what the fuck is he doing?
Right.
Why is he doing this to me?
I
Why?
mean, the guy
Why?
said that you dislike him.
I'm trying to remember his real name too. He's used Jim Chandler for a long time.
That's not his real name?
I'm trying to remember Jim.
No.
It's not.
Jim Crow?
It's not.
Yes, it was
what's
him.
that fucking?
Just ask him.
Chuck
Jim
Roast?
Chandler.
Is
When
it
you call
Chuck
him
Roast?
Chandler?
Chuck Roast, I think.
Is it Chuck Roast?
Is that his real name?
Is that his real name? Chuck Roast. Who the fuck would use that name as on the radio? Oh, that's right.
Colin, you understand when you first started in comedy, there's those guys you started with, and you had dreams.
Exactly. We're just crashing everything and destroying things.
Did you guys ever? Oh, but did you guys ever sit around drinking a few beers when you were roomies and just talk about like your plans for radio?
Oh yeah, our approach was certainly different, but we were like,
Yeah,
man,
they got
we're
a little
gonna
buzz
make it
on.
in
They
this
get a little buzz
business.
on. You're like, man, you know what? We are the new fucking voice of radio, man. Not this old school shit.
Yeah.
These fucking
Carol
boss jocks and
Carol
shit.
Miller and
Yeah. We're the new voice, man. We're gonna make clink, and they're constantly clinking their fucking beer bottles together, drinking. Oh, it's gonna be great. Fast forward to now. He's fucking sitting there going, that prick. What did he do? Why?
Why would he had a horrible Long Island accent? How is he doing well? I practice my radio voice, and that fucker has a national show. He stammers half the fucking time.
And what school is this like?
I started by myself. Yes.
What school was that? You guys were-
Geneseo.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah. That was great.
Yeah.
Just a couple of guys on nice...
Yeah, Anthony, you're being corrected. They're road sodas.
Oh, well, you're having a
I'm
couple
sure
of
we've
road
had some road
sodas.
sodas together.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, look at that.
Did that just happen? We just made fun of someone that literally I started radio with.
Destroyed him.
That wasn't even made fun of. It was brutalized.
It was brutalization.
Yeah. How many
ruined
Twitter
their Facebook
followers?
page.
Oh, wait, that's his
there's his
personal Facebook page?
Looks like a nice guy.
Oh, yeah, look, he studied speech communication at State University of New York at Geneseo.
Hey,
Just like
there
you.
he is. Does it say all the stations he had to work at?
Right now, Clear Channel Communications. WFLY, The Fly.
In Albany.
College. He's there with a link to Geneseo.
Yeah.
You could look up his old alumni. You're probably on there.
What the hell's he been doing for 30 years?
Exactly. Not much on that page, huh?
How many followers does he have?
It's got to be.
On Twitter, he's got to have.
Well, how many are you up to, Opie?
I don't know.
Oh, we got about 116.
Yeah, it's up there. What has this guy got?
You should have had 100, Colin.
Colin's very self-destructive.
What's wrong with you? That's a milestone that a lot of people hope to reach.
I know. I was very happy when I reached it. I was very proud for it.
What are you doing?
It lasted about 4 hours. Literally 4 hours. I was over 100,000. I was back.
And now you're down to like 80 something or something.
No, I lost about 2,500 that day.
Because you just kept retweeting everything anybody said.
Jokes.
Colin, it was one of the funniest things I witnessed ever.
First of all,
I just sat and read your Twitter for probably 4 straight hours.
I told you, silly producer, I wanted to come in today. Did you see what I tweeted the other day? Bad Blood by Neil Sedaka. I demand that video for Midnight Special be shown. I wanted to enter to Bad Blood. I tweeted it and I just clicked the link, and anybody that tweeted was like, I hate you for life. It's one of the best. You got to see his jeans, his dance.
It's just fantastic, right?
Hey, Sam,
watch it.
people are saying you might have set me up. Sam.
How would I know who you went to college with?
There's people out there that know shit.
Hey, wait a minute. By the way, Sam was getting a little overzealous on the shit hour with the name change of the station, with the Opie and Anthony channel, and saying that the 10 to 11 should be the Sam Roberts channel.
Yeah.
Sam is trying to fuck you over here for your job.
But be honest,
he could have it.
a name like Sam Roberts does seem like a showbiz name.
Oh, it is.
It's
Sam
got a
Roberts.
natural charisma to it.
Primetime Sam Roberts calls himself.
Yes.
Primetime Sam Roberts.
Sam Roberts. Ugh.
It is. I'm Sam Roberts with you.
Horrible.
Are we,
How you doing?
Are we finding out more info about him?
His Twitter was
Married?
loading.
Kids?
He's married. Yeah, he's married with kids.
How many kids?
2.
How old?
I don't know what their ages are.
You probably got married like when you're supposed to. Not when you're in your 40s. You had very different paths.
How could you marry a young chick when you're in your fucking 20s? When you're, well, you can. But Patrice O'Neal in the hizzy. Come on in, man. Take a seat. Sam Roberts, get the fuck out of here.
Why don't we break?
We could break.
Patrice O'Neal, Colin Quinn, joining the show.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jim Chandler. I had no idea.
Yeah. You're going to have to fucking... You got some personal explaining to do to that gentleman.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
You have to explain. If he knows anything about your career, he would know the caliber of listener that we have and understand how those posts can end up on his Facebook page. Yeah.
He probably knows he attacked him for a little while, and then it just got crazy.
And then realized, you're going to have to sit there and be like, hey,
I'm just going to turn off all my shit and hope it goes away.
Is that to just hope
like anyone else? Like anyone else. Not checking my Twitter, Facebook, nothing for a while.
People are saying just blame Sam.
Yeah, I'm going to blame
Sam. That's a good idea.
Hey, Patrice is wearing a vest. What are you going, rafting or something?
That's a good one, Chip.
That's how it starts?
Patrice just got a pained look on his face when he walked in. He goes, Jocktober?
No, it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
We
waited.
We were trying to get it done before you got here.
Yeah.
We knew you didn't want to deal with that horse shit.
I know. But this time we didn't know. Opie knows one of the guys. Didn't know he knew the guy until after we trashed
started in radio.
Brutal. And the fans were brutal.
Radio.
Yeah.
They were brutal.
Think about the guys you started in comedy with. You really would leave them alone, wouldn't you?
No.
Bob Kelly?
Well, you guys are
Bob
different.
Kelly.
No. You guys are different. You're brutal all the time.
No, but that was a real brutalization. We wouldn't brutalize people that we know for real, like be really mean.
Yeah.
Like that was genuine.
It would be in love.
Yeah.
Right.
That wasn't loving.
No.
I just thought
he's lazy. He's terrible.
I just thought it was just another radio schmuck.
Song parodies.
And when I heard the voice, I'm like, something's not right
And
here.
let's get one thing straight. The guys he started with in comedy, Dane Cook, Bill Burr, they leave him alone. You understand?
Yeah. That's a good out. Colin Quinn, Patrice next.
The Opie and Anthony Show.